facility basically gives us much more room and a more modern facility. I didn't have the opportunity to work at the former facility, but from everything that I've heard and seen about it, it's quite an upgrade.
How has your business changed? How is, whether it be the New York Times, the Windham Journal, how has the printed word changed even in your lifetime?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing I think with newspaper and media companies that are newspaper-centric is the ways that we have to tell stories has changed. It's gotten vast. Literally, we've gone from a printed newspaper that may have had a once-a-day update and news cycle to now we're just about always on. I mean, whether it be a printed newspaper, whether it be an updated website, whether it be a mobile site, whether it be a social media type site, we're always on. Truthfully, the reality is that newspaper advertising is still very, very effective. And as long as that remains that way, I don't see printed newspapers going away. Now, Jeff Bezos from Amazon, who just bought the Washington Post, made a correlation, and he made a statement the other day that his opinion is newspapers are becoming more and more of a luxury item. And, you know, they're appealing to a diverse but select clientele. So I think the reality is that we're going to see newspapers for a considerable amount of time. How they look, how frequent they get published may change. I think the reality is because of the print component with the digital component, pixels on a screen as well as ink on paper is the best formula right now to be able to convey local news in communities.
My dad, Orville Norman, always said that if you don't advertise, nothing happens. And so he'd always ask the question, what happens when you don't advertise? And people look at you like, he goes, absolutely nothing. The most important thing that someone can take with them about advertising is that you have to do it in order to be successful. It's not, I'm not trying to go after your money. We're not trying to go after your money. But if you want to be in business and you want to be successful, you need to advertise.
What's the biggest change when people read a newspaper? How has the role of a reporter changed?
Well, a reporter has to get the information out quickly now. So it has to be oftentimes in short bursts of information as the story develops.
And as far as being comprehensive, you got a lot of miles to cover when you talk about all the newspapers in your group.
Yes, we go from southern Albany County, we cover Greene County and Columbia County and into northern Dutchess. The best part of my job is getting to help the community, whether it's getting them the answers they need or reporting on subjects they want covered. 2, 3.
Yay! Well done.